6 weeks. The Students' Union of Kwara State University, Malete, on Wednesday held the 6th Student Leadership Summit and Empowerment in honor of the late Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad Mustafa Akanbi San. The summit tagged a colossus that bestowed the planet Earth. The life and time of Professor Akanbi saw to the life history, great achievements and impact of the icon. Delivering lecture on the topic, the guest lecturer, Professor Delil Ojuade, VC Ojaja University, posited that the late Professor lived a full life of essence. It described him as a simple man in all ramifications of simplicity. He prayed to God Almighty to bestow him the highest place in Jannah and to be with his family, enjoining everyone to keep in memory of the late academia. In his welcome address, acting VC of the institution, Professor Sheikh Lukman Jima prayed for the deceased, noting that his good legacy will not be neglected. He also proposed to name the Senate building after Professor Akanbi to immortalize him. Chairman of the occasion and Mutawali of Ilorin, Dr. Alimi Abdulrazak, ably represented by Dr. Gali Alaya, prayed to Almighty Allah to forgive his shortcomings and grant him eternal rest. Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, who was represented by his Chief Press Secretary, Malam Rafiu Ajakaye, recognized the deceased's huge impact, describing him as a very strong and value-driven administrator. Addressing the journalists shortly after the event, wife of the late professor, Ajia Shakirat, expressed opposition to the organizers of the program. She urged to further continue upholding the legacy of his late husband in shaping and touching the lives of the students. The late Professor Akanbi San was presented with a posthumous award received by his wife in recognition of his impact in the lives of thousands of people. Also, award was presented to KWASU acting VC, Professor Sheikh Lukman Jima, Mutawali of Ilorin, Dr. Alimi Abdulrazak, Professor Delil Ojuade, and other distinguished personalities. Students from various departments was empowered with working tools such as catering equipment, generator, sewing machine, deep freezer, makeup equipment, engineering tools, among others. The event had in attendance of Kwara State First Lady, Ambassador Mrs. Olufolake Abdulrazak, represented by Dr. Funsho Abdulrazak, Dean Student Affairs, KWASU, Professor Moshood Mahmoud, former SS Strategy to Governor Abdurrahman Alhaji Saaduddin Salawuddin, Alhaji Bashir Adigun, representative from the Nigerian Police Force, Kwara Command, representative from the Federal Road Safety Corps, academia, the state family members, among others. As part